Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're going to be tackling Phillip Island with the Yamaha XJR 1300 RM, but first we need to take a look at the leaderboard to see that we once had top spot, we no longer have it. Fellow A Sergio sits at the top of the ranking, and Mad Max has also beaten me. So now it's time to revisit an old challenge. This was a battle for the world record a long time ago, in January to be precise. And now we are battling once again for our rightful top spot, and we need to do well, because Sergio's time of a 127 is certainly no joke. I remember being on the absolute limit last time to get into the 128. Now, of course, we've had the updates on Ride 4, so things are a little bit different compared to 5 months ago. However, I'm very confident that we can retake top spot. So first attempt going into Honda, 30 seconds in this particular challenge. Nice and tight line on the right hand side there for Honda. Get it fired up going into turn 5 and then just briefly chuck it to the left hand side once again for turn 6 for Siberia. Now coming underneath the Phillip Island circuit sign, getting a bit onto the rumble strip, but thankfully it didn't compromise our exit speed. Now chuck it onto the right hand side, chucking all of your weight in there and still tucking in at the same time to make sure you can maintain a nice amount of speed. Get onto the left hand side for turn 9, and then of course the combination of turn 9 and turn 10, one of my most favourites. Braking nice and early there, not going full brake. I'm still used to MotoGP 21's braking sensitivity, so I'm not really slamming the brakes on like you usually can on Ride 4, still going quite gentle. But turn 11 to be navigated now, beautifully done. Turn 12, let's get a nice tight apex here, not too tight so it's on the rumble strip, but tight enough, running a little bit wide there on the exit. Going underneath the Phillip Island sign, across the timing line in a moment's time, we will go 128.268. So unfortunately I wasn't paying attention to the screen across the line there, and I accidentally invalidated the lap. So we will do 3 more laps now to see where we can finally finish. I'm going to say 3 laps because I think that would be a fair amount to give this a proper go. As we now get onto the left hand side for the southern loop, running a little bit wide there, we're going to touch the green. Oh, that was super close. I thought we were going to touch the grass there. Once you touch the grass in that particular corner, usually you just drop the front, and it's another 21.1 going into the first sector, so nothing to separate us between lap 1 and lap 2. Now hard on the brakes for Honda for turn 4, using the first braking zone there as we get onto the right side. Goodness me, I felt like I was losing the front there, but we still managed to hold on to this Yamaha XJR. Chuck it onto the left hand side for Siberia. Nice and sweeping corner. I do love Siberia. Get on the power a little bit too early there, a little bit too aggressive. The front tyre is looking a bit worse for wear, very, very warm. So we'll chuck it onto the right hand side for turn 8. Getting across the rumble strip there, but it seems to be okay. A little bit aggressive on the power still, getting a bit too eager with the old right trigger. So we now go into Lukey heights, get ready for a nice gentle braking zone into turn 10. Up by 0.5 of a second. Will that be enough to dethrone Sergio from the top position? We'll soon find out as we get into turn 11. Bring on the power, get close to the rumble strip if you want to for the exit or the entry of turn 12, let's say. Nice tight line now. It's a little bit wide for my liking. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up the speed. Right wrist, full extend, full go for it, full throttle across the line. We will go. Is this going to be enough? It is. It's a 127.668. Beautifully done. We have now reclaimed our position as numero uno on the timing screen. But can we better it? Can we improve once again? So going into the southern loop, a little bit wide, but not as wide as the ridiculous moment we had on the previous lap. The front tyre is still looking very, very warm. I think I'm using a medium front and a medium rear, but we are up by 1.5 into the first sector. Stoner corner to be navigated. A little bit too tight to the apex there, but we're all right. Braking very hard. Look at how much rear brake and front brake was applied there. Going into Honda, that was pretty nice actually. On the exit, not too bad. Touching the rumble strip. Now onto the left hand side for Siberia. This already has the potential of feeling like a very fast lap. Going underneath the Phillip Island circuit sign for the second or third time of asking, let's say. Up by 99 thousandths of a second. There's not really much in this one, but for turn 8, for turn 9 and turn 10, I do feel like we can gain a bit of extra time here as long as I do it properly. Oh, getting a bit too tight to the apex on Lukey heights. And then we've got turn 10 to navigate now as well. Nice and gentle on the brakes, up by 99 thousandths of a second once again. Lorenzo would be proud as we now go onto the left hand side for turn 11 for this reverse DrAce challenge that was named by Mad Max during the Discord server conversations. I have been looking forward to the Aces seeing my time on this one, but I wanted to do the video, but it looks like they've seen it already. But nonetheless, we should improve here potentially. As we'll go across the line, we will get a 127.469. Sergio, Mad Max, Yatesy, Chaz, whoever is ready to tackle this particular challenge, let me know and we'll start cracking on. But of course this challenge is named the Reverse DrAce Challenge because of course you guys effectively challenged me, which is very, very interesting, and it's certainly reverse, but I have very much enjoyed this one. Felt good to be back on Ride 4 and thrashing a Yamaha XJR around this wonderful circuit. But let's not stop there, we're already up by a 10th, braking extremely late into Honda now. Nice and wide entry, but it feels, I'm telling you now, it feels like you're going to lose the front going into Honda every time. The feeling of vibration is a little bit lacking compared to the likes of MotoGP 21, I would say. But we're doing pretty well already. We did lose 33 thousandths of a second, which is not that bad, but when you think about it, we did lose a tenth and a half if you think regarding, because we were already up in that first sector. But nonetheless, back to it once again for turn 9. Ran a little bit wide there, not my usual line there, but we're going to see where we're going to be going into the right-hander here. Up by 1,000th of a second, Lord almighty, that is super close. But now onto the left-hand side for turn 11. We'll only have one more corner to navigate, and that is turn 12. We get this right, but the front tyre is looking very, very warm. Probably should have gone back into the pits to refresh the tyres, but for now, that is it. The last lap is going to be... What is it, though? Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be the one to talk about? No, not quite. So those are my 4 lap times on the screen right now. Of course, deviated by about 0.8 of a second, but the last 3 laps have been pretty close to each other. The ideal lap is a 1:27.301, but for now, your lap time to beat, guys, is a 1:27.469. So there is DrAce's name, nice and proudly presented at the top of the screen on this Ride 4 time trial. Not sure how long it'll last because of all the Chinese hackers, but for the time being, I'm very proud to have our aces right there in the top 10. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. Upon that note, guys, thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.